Hey, soul family. Thanks for being here. This is kind of an unusual reading for me. I'm not doing it for a particular sign or group. It's for you. You, the person that clicked on this. You, the being that saw this and felt called to it. This is a collective. I don't know who you are, and I think I do. That sounds so weird. Okay, that's getting a little woo-woo for me, and I'm a tarot reader. So, woo, woo, whoa, that kind of a energy. So as I was getting out my cards and my whatnots to do some reading today here, this card fell out of this Feathered Friends Oracle deck that I have. Sacred Feathers. Actually, I totally forgot the name of the Oracle deck now. That's really rude of me. And I put the box back away from me now. Anyway, I've also been asked to speak up, that my voice is too quiet when I do these recordings. I think I trust in the microphone too much that I'm using, that it picks everything up. Anyway, so this feather came out, and it came out with an actual feather in the box. I don't recall putting there. So, and the feather looked very similar. So I felt, okay, I need to bring this message forth. And this is goose energy. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. The journey begins today. So this is an energy that is a call to action. And if this is resonating for you, you'll know what it's about and what that action is. Okay? We're going to pull some cards on it and, try to get a grasp, more understanding on this message. But this is a call to action for your journey. It begins today. Spirit guides, guardian, please bring forth the most clear, concise, and accurate messages as they are needed to be heard, or should be, or could be heard this day for our collective's highest and best unfoldment. And so it is. Spirit, what is the overall theme here that we're looking at, this energy? What's going on? This call to action. What's this about? Six of Cups. This is a warm-hearted energy, connection to past feelings that were warm and loving. So nostalgia or connections with old friends. One more about this overall theme. What is this call to action, Spirit? Knight of Wands. Action, fire, energy, inspiration. And this is going back to your youth, your past, maybe to a past life. I don't want to get all weird out there. I mean, I'm pretty weird to begin with, but well. Okay, so this is Knight of Wands energy. Something that you've wanted since you were very young. And now is the time. Okay, now is the time to act. Anything else, Spirit? What more can we say here? Six of Pentacles. This is giving, sharing what we have extra, our resources. It's an exchange of physical resources. And that's two sixes, framed by a Knight of Wands. And I believe the Knights are the 12th card, which is two sixes. But 12 reduces to a 3. So 6, 3, 6. 6, 12, 6. Like, these are potential synchronicities. You know, don't try to force it into a can that's not the right size. You know what I mean? Don't try to force something to fit here. But yeah, so 2 6s, you know, maybe a synchronistic thing for you. 12 is also the product of 2 6s, though in numerology it reduces to a 3, which 2 3s make a 6. There's something in that where they're building on each other. So something is building on itself to create this. Well, for each person, it could be different, you know. Yeah, this nostalgic balancing of the physical energies, the physical plane. Okay, and there's a passion behind this. Now, in this particular Knight of Wands, something I'm really noticing right now is the 4 wands that are standing. And that's not typically a Knight of Wands thing, but on this deck, the Lightseer's Tarot, there are 4 wands that are flaming. And there's also a flame coming off of her djembe. And there's a stallion in the back, which is typical for a knight card, to have the speed and power of the horse energy there. But there's something very stable and grounded about this particular Knight of Wands. You know, she's in ecstatic play. And she's playing a djembe, which is djembe is a very spiritual instrument to connect with, spirit with energies of the earth. It's a very earth-oriented, earth spirit-oriented instrument. And to communicate with the ancestors, to communicate with djembe. I play djembe. That's why I'm really being called to it this time in this reading. Okay, so there's something you've always wanted, and now is the time to act. Something from your past, something nostalgic for you. So even if you didn't have it earlier in this incarnation, it may be like a reminiscent of a dream for you from a past life. If you believe in that sort of a thing. Everybody does. I tend to believe in concurrent lives, that we are manifested in many different planes all at the same time. But that's neither here nor there. Spirit, what are the outside energies influencing this for this collective, for our fam? What's going on for our spirit fam? Woo! Those wanted to come right on out, and I'm taking them both, even though I don't typically do that. We have the Wheel of Fortune spinning. We have the Wheel of Fortune spinning. And then we had the 4 of Swords, but it fell in reverse, and I don't typically read reversals. If you're familiar with my channel, you'll see that I don't typically read reversals. And I also don't normally take more than 1 card when it drops, but this 4 of Wands upright is a take a nap, take a pause, take a break, pull back. In reverse, that's nap time's over, kids. And I really, this is kind of an uncomfortable message for me to give, because I see time as moot. This is challenging one of my kind of standard takes on things, that time is completely irrelevant. But there is a timing to a lot of things, and right now seems to be the time is now. Strike while the iron is hot. Don't bother striking cold iron. You actually might crack it, if you're familiar with metallurgy. And 10 of Pentacles. So these are the things that are around you, affecting you. This is outside energies. And the 10 of Pentacles is long-term connections. This is not just one generation of family. This is multiple generations. This is legacy, wealth. This is, the 10 of Pentacles is from grandparents on down to the grandchildren's, and the home. And stability. Okay. Spirit, what are the potential crossing energies here that the collective may face? What are the potential crossing energies that the collective may face in this? Three of Pentacles, working with others, collaboration, cooperation, partnerships. What can we say about this as a crossing energy, Spirit? How is collaboration or needing to work with others a challenge? Ten of Swords, because you've been hurt before from working with other people, and this may hold you back. You may not wish to engage because of a remembrance of past betrayal and pain. Spirit's saying, let go of that shit. Sometimes you gotta let that shit go, yo. Just saying. And by the way, just on a side note, I'm really proud of the fact that I don't swear very much during these readings. That's a little kudos for me. That's self-love, people. That's self-love. I noticed that I did just say the word shit. Now that's the third time I've said it. However, there was a time when almost every adjective I would have used would have been some sort of profanity. So, for me, that's a major improvement, and I'm going to honor myself for that. Okay, so something else is going to be a Two of Swords. Some decision must be made. And this may be a challenge for you, especially if it has to do with collaboration and you haven't always had the best outcomes or the best of scenario with collaborative energies. Okay, Spirit, what advice do you have? What advice do you have for this, for the collective here? What's going on? What advice do you have for our collective? Ace of Pentacles. This is an offer of something new, something real, something tangible in the physical world. Six of Swords. We now have 3 sixes out. 666. Yeah. 666. The geometry of the third eye chakra. Adds up to an 18. 1 and 8 is a 9. So there's something in this about completion on the overall. Sorry, I got totally drawn into that energy. But there's something in this that is a completion for you. And that's numerologically. But the Six of Swords specifically is saying moving on to calmer thoughts, clearing the mind of combative, confrontational, hurtful thinking. I'm not going to say negative, I'm not going to say positive, I'm going to say hurtful thinking, thinking that actually hurts your heart. We're moving away from that. Okay, doing that deliberately, taking the initiative and actually stealing your mind away, calming it, settling it, letting the waters settle within your mind, moving away from conflict thoughts or thoughts of pain. And this will help you create this new thing in the physical world, the real world. What's real? I don't know. Last advice, Spirit. I'm not going to take a quarter of the deck, Spirit. That's way too much for me to read. 8 of Pentacles. Get to work, people. Get diligent on this. Be diligent at your task, at your craft. 8 of Pentacles is honing your skills and working on your craft. Whatever your craft may be. Yeah, because as Spirit's saying, there's a message of now is the time. Your desires are calling you. Your dreams and desires are calling you to action. This new journey, it's beginning today, now. Whenever you click on this reading, that energy will be right for you. Spirit, what's the likely outcome? I typically don't ask that. I typically don't even look at outcomes. But I want to today, since this is different. Because around you, the Wheel of Fortune is spinning, and something is stopping with their their nap time. Nap time's over for somebody, some energy. And this has to do with legacy wealth. So those are the energies around you. Within you, you're being called to a nostalgic, something from your childhood. I'm not even feeling nostalgic here. This is like something from your childhood or earlier life that has to do with balancing the scales, balancing the resources. Spirit, what is the... What's going on here? Justice. Spirit's saying justice will be the outcome. Again, the scales being balanced. More about this justice, Spirit. What's this justice that will happen for our collective? Four of Cups. I'm not really interested in that right now. Whatever that is. The Four of Cups is a holding back and the not wanting to receive energy. Maybe you've been disinterested in something for a while, and Spirit's saying, well, you're going to get justice for that. There's going to be a balancing here. Anything else, Spirit, about the likely outcome? And getting out of the head, out of the Nine of Swords energy. Okay, so something, this justice, has to do with not getting what you wanted, what you were hoping for, and mental anguish that you've suffered through that. So you'll be receiving justice for that. Y'all, I don't know what this reading was for, or who this reading was for, but I hope it reached you. Okay, because Spirit's saying now is the time. If you're feeling that, the bee under your bonnet to get going, do it. Take the leap. Take the leap of faith and pursue this. Get on this journey. Now's the time for you. Whew. Okay, I'm going to see if there's an animal that has an animal spirit that has a message for you before I cut you all loose. That's really fast. Beaver. Productiveness. Go ahead and just do it. Woo! Hey, now, just throwing that anywhere. Beaver. Go ahead. Just do it. Planning's done. Preparations are over. Get going. You got this. Hey, fam. I hope if this reading resonated for you that these messages are useful. I should say all the like, share, subscribe stuff, but I don't feel like it. But seriously, if this reading resonated for you, I really hope these messages are useful for you. If you want a private reading with me, reach out to me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram handle in the description box. But that's all I got. Yeah, I've got nothing else for this reading other than, time to get moving. From my heart to yours, I send you love, I send you peace. See you in the future.